Sawadeekub ทุกคน Welcome back to the channel. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about the math and assignment operators as well as proper variable naming. Without further ado, let's start with our math and assignment operators. So firstly, on the addition operator, let me type up some code. Here, we are adding 10 and 5 using the plus operator. Python calculates the result and stores it in the addition result. When I click run, the addition operator will add both numbers and the result will be displayed. Next, on the subtraction operator. Here, let me type out some code again. Here, we are subtracting two numbers using the subtraction operator. When I click run, the subtraction operator will subtract both numbers and the result will be displayed. Next, on the multiply operator, allow me to show you through code. Here, we are multiplying two numbers using the multiply operator, which is an asterisk. When I click run, the multiply operator will multiply both numbers and the result will be displayed. Moving on is the division operator. Let me demonstrate it to you. Here, we are dividing two numbers using the division operator, which is the forward slash symbol. When I click run, the division operator will divide both numbers and the result will be displayed. Next, we move on to something rather different from the conventional operator, which is the floor division. Floor division in Python, denoted by the double forward slash symbol, performs division and rounds the result down to the nearest whole number, effectively discarding any fractional part. It is also referred as integer division. Here are some code. When I click run, the floor division result gives you the whole number part of the division, discarding the decimal, unlike the division result. Next, we will move on to the modulus operator. The modulus operator in Python, denoted by the percent sign, calculates the remainder of a division operation. It takes two operands, a dividend and a divisor, and returns the remainder when the dividend is divided by the divisor. Here, let me show you. When I click run and see the results, it returns the remainder of the division. So 9 divided by 4 is 2 with a remainder of 1. Lastly, we will move on to the exponentiation operator. In Python, the exponentiation operator is represented by double asterisks. It is used to raise a number to a power. Let me code it out for you. Two to the power of 3 means 2 raised to the power of 3 twos. When I click run, the result will be displayed as 8. Now, let's move on to assignment operators. Assignment operators in Python are used to assign values to variables. The basic assignment operator is the equal sign, which assigns the value on the right to the variable on the left. Python also has compound assignment operators that combines an arithmetic or bitwise operation with assignment. Let me type the basic compound assignment operators for you, which are the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division compound assignment operators. When I click run, the result will be the same if you were to use math operators. When you program, it is up to your own judgment on which operators to use, depending on the specific task you want to perform, the data types involved, and the clarity and readability of your code. Other than this, there are more types of compound assignment operators like the modulus, floor division, and exponentiation compound assignment operators. They are really useful when updating values in loops or counters. Now, we will learn on proper variable naming in Python. Good variable names makes your code easy to read and understand. Before we move in, let me explain on the basic rules of variable naming. Firstly, all variables must start with either a letter or an underscore. A variable can contain letters, numbers, and underscores. A variable cannot start with a number, and a variable name cannot have spaces or special symbols like these. Variable names are all case sensitive. Next, I'll show you a code which are some examples of proper variable naming. When I click run, there will be no errors. Now, here are some incorrect examples. Firstly, this variable name starts with a number. For the second one, a hyphen is not allowed in the variable name. And lastly, class is a reserved word in Python and therefore cannot be used as a variable name. Moving on, let's explore some of the basic naming conventions in Python. Firstly, we have the snake case naming convention. For the snake case naming convention, you will start with a word with a lowercase and an underscore between each word. Next is the camel case naming convention. In the camel case naming convention, you will start with a word with lowercase using uppercase on the first letter of the subsequent words. Next, similar to camel case, is Pascal case. In Pascal case naming convention, which is often used to name classes, you will start with a word with uppercase and using uppercase on the first letter of the subsequent words. Lastly, is variable naming convention for constants, which are values that should not change. It uses uppercase for all letters. So that's all for our tutorial today. We have covered all the basics of math operators, assignment operators, as well as proper naming in Python. I hope you learned something new in this tutorial and enjoyed my video. Thank you very much for your support and watching my video. even if it is just one person. My name is Payson. Thank you for your attention. See you in the next video.